5 infamous female murderers. A list of female killers would be remiss to not include the Damsel of Death, perhaps the most notorious female murderer of all time. Immortalized by Charlize Theron on the big screen in the movie Monster in 2003, and proved truly mortal by the great state of Florida in the electric chair in 2002. Number 1 on our list is the infamous Aileen Wuornos. Aileen Wuornos, born February 29, 1956, known as the Damsel of Death, was an American serial killer who became notorious in the early 1990s for murdering 7 men in Florida. She endured a deeply troubled childhood filled with abuse, neglect, and early entry into sex work. After being abandoned by her mother, Wuornos was raised by her grandparents, but her upbringing remained chaotic and traumatic, factors that would later contribute to her violent crimes. By the late 1980s, she was living as a drifter, working as a sex worker along Florida's highways. During this period, she embarked on a killing spree, later asserting that the murders were acts of self-defense against clients who had attacked or tried to assault her. Number 2 on our list, trust me, I'm a doctor, but be careful of that nurse over there. She has a nasty habit of killing kids. The Angel of Death was anything but angelic, a despicable woman who committed crimes that will make you think twice about leaving your children, or indeed yourself, in the hands of a caregiver. You probably guessed it. Number 2 on our list is the infamous Beverley Allitt. Beverley Allitt, born on October 4, 1968, earned the chilling nickname Angel of Death as one of Britain's most notorious serial killer nurses. Whilst working as a pediatric nurse at Grantham and Kesteven Hospital in Lincolnshire, England in the early 1990s, she was found guilty of killing 4 children and attempting to murder 3 others. She also inflicted grievous bodily harm on 6 additional victims. Her crimes horrified the nation, exposing dangerous flaws in hospital oversight and shattering public trust in healthcare workers. The case remains a grim reminder of how authority can be weaponized in the most vulnerable settings. Number 3 on our list. Putting your first 5 kids up for adoption is perhaps commendable. Murdering your 6th leaves a little something to be desired. This woman didn't do enough to earn herself a moniker. Frankly, it's too much to ask with just 1 victim to her name, albeit her own infant child, but her villainy still earns her a spot on this list. Number 3 on our list is Keli Lane. Let's learn a little bit more about the infamous Aussie. Keli Lane, born on March 21, 1975, is a former Australian water polo player who became the center of a high-profile criminal case. In 2010, she was convicted of murdering her newborn daughter, Tegan Lane, in 1996, a crime that went unsolved for over a decade. The case captivated the nation, not only due to its shocking nature, but also because Tegan's body was never recovered, making it one of Australia's most baffling criminal mysteries. Prosecutors built their case on circumstantial evidence, alleging that Lane, who had a history of concealed pregnancies and private adoptions, killed Tegan to protect her reputation and lifestyle. Her conviction remains contentious, with supporters arguing the evidence pointed to guilt, while critics maintain that the absence of definitive proof raises doubts about her culpability. Onwards, we go to number 4 on our list, a notorious teen killer, mostly due to the hit Netflix series Under the Bridge, which dramatized the events of her heinous act. Move over Lindsay Lohan, Mean Girls has nothing on her. Humiliating and beating up her victim didn't quite cut the mustard. This young lady decided that murder was the ticket. Who else could number 4 on our list be than the infamous Keli Ellard? Keli Ellard, born August 9, 1982, is a Canadian woman who became infamous for her role in the 1997 murder of Reena Virk, a 14-year-old girl from Saanich, British Columbia. At the time of the crime, Ellard was 15 years old and part of a group that assaulted Virk. After the initial attack, Ellard and another individual, Warren Glowatsky, followed Virk to the Gorge Waterway, where Ellard held her underwater until she drowned. The case shocked Canada and drew widespread attention due to its brutality and the young ages of those involved. In April 2005, Keli Ellard was found guilty of second-degree murder, receiving life in prison with no parole eligibility for at least 7 years. Moving on to number 5 on our list, one part of the diabolical Moors murderers duo. A dictionary-worthy example of evil, she was an integral part of the murders of 5 young victims and subsequently tried to pass the blame onto her partner in crime, Ian Brady. But thankfully, the justice system didn't swallow her story. A true blight on Britannia. Number 5 on our list is the infamous Myra Hindley, a truly diabolical specimen. Myra Hindley, born July 23, 1942, emerged as one of Britain's most notorious serial killers through her active participation in the Moors murders, the abduction, torture, and killing of 5 children with her partner Ian Brady between 1963 to 1965. Her central role in these crimes, including luring victims and participating in their sexual assault and murder, fundamentally challenged contemporary gender stereotypes about female criminality and violence. Dubbed the most evil woman in Britain by the press, Hindley's metamorphosis from a working-class Manchester girl to a remorseless child killer continues to perplex criminologists and haunt the national consciousness. Myra Hindley died of a heart attack in November 2002 at age 60, after spending 36 years behind bars. Thanks for listening. If you want to learn more about and get the latest updates on any of the killers featured in today's episode, visit killerupdates.com to view their full profiles. Until next time, stay safe out there.